The thing about being a best-selling romance author is how everybody thinks your life is nothing but one big rom-com or a nasty, filthy erotic story. My life is neither of those things. Why? Because I'm a best-selling author, obviously, and therefore I have no time for anything but writing. It's sort of an ugly cycle. Don't start feeling sorry for me anytime soon, though. I do make an attempt every so often to venture from my Upper West Side apartment and pretend to be an actual human being. You'll see us sometimes, the writers who occasionally venture from their caves, squinting up at the sun like they've never seen it before and asking a random passerby what year it is. Like at this very moment, as I line my blue eyes and apply a little mascara in preparation for a rare daytime excursion. I then pull my long brown hair into a sleek bun at the nape of my neck. Nothing fancy. This isn't a date or a release party or anything like that. When was the last time I put on makeup and did anything with my hair? Last Thursday, maybe? No, Wednesday, when I met up with my best friend Haley to celebrate her promotion. Before that, it's a mystery wrapped up in a pair of yoga pants. Once again, don't get the wrong idea. I don't need an internet fundraiser set up in my name. Besides, you can't create a fundraiser to get somebody a life. And I'm not deliberately a recluse. I'm fine when it comes to self-confidence, and I do enjoy the feeling of sunshine on my skin every once in a while. But writing, especially 1 or 2 books a year, means a lot of time spent with my butt in my chair and my fingers on the keyboard. Life as Kitty Valentine is an interesting balancing act between living up to my last name. Honestly, with a name like Valentine, what else was I supposed to do with my life? And living like a normal human person. Today, I'm doing regular human things because it's time for me and my agent to meet up with my editor in her office. This is an important day, which means I'm breaking out a new dress I purchased on a late-night shopping binge. A girl's got to do something with her evenings. By the time I lift my head from behind my laptop screen, it's too late to visit a store. They tend to close at reasonable times. The navy blue sheath fits me like a glove, just like the slingback pumps I bought during the same shopping session. My latest book, Candy-Coated Love, released recently. It's a heartwarming story about a couple who meet in their apartment building when his golden retriever jumps on her. I always meet with my team to celebrate hitting the New York Times bestsellers list. My agent, Lois, gets an advance copy of the list, and while she could easily email it to me, she likes to maintain our special tradition. Though she hardly looks like she's in a special sort of mood when she meets me in the publisher's lobby after a brief cab ride. "Everything okay?" I ask with a smile, which she doesn't return. Granted, she's had enough work done on her 70-year-old face to make smiling a difficulty, but I don't even get the permanent smirk her mouth seems to have settled into. More like a scowl. "How's the next book coming?" she replies. Yep, that's the Lois I know and wish I could love. This is pretty much the extent of our relationship. I write, she sells. There are no flowers or rainbows. But that's okay. I get enough flowers and rainbows in the books I write. Besides, she's a force to be reckoned with in the publishing industry. I know how lucky I am to have her in my corner. My editor isn't in there when her assistant escorts us to her office, so we have to wait. And wait. And then, just to keep things interesting, we wait. I'm starting to get nervous. That nervous energy propels me out of my cushioned chair positioned in front of Maggie's desk. There are fantastic views of the city from this high up, and I decide to take a look out there. As I progress across the room, the framed articles hanging on the wall catch my attention. Because they're about me. Wouldn't you be distracted by articles written about you? Phenom writer hits #1 New York Times bestsellers list with debut novel, Sweet Love. The wholesome romance about falling in love over coffee and puppies flies off bookshelves. Only 21 and fresh out of college when she wrote the story that was originally Harry Potter fan fiction. Kitty Valentine is the hottest name in romance. There are other articles, tons of them, charting a stellar career. My first 4 books debuted at #1 on the list. What can I say? I'm blessed.